Okay. Good morning. How y'all doing? Don't you just love technology? It's just so great. Before we even start, let's just say yay for Macy for doing all that she's doing. So, I was supposed to be with your wonderful center in April, and because of what's going on, we had to reschedule for another time. But this is the next best thing, so I'm happy to be with you this morning. So one of the things that I do, even though I can't see you, I'm just knowing you're out there. I really want you to sing along with me today and be interactive with me. I'm hoping that, you could put things in the chat, just let other people know how you're feeling. But the main thing that I want you to know is this is my magic wand, and I want you to sing along with me. So if anyone ever told you you couldn't sing, you are now cured, okay? That's the thing. So here's our opening song. I'm hoping, actually, it was great. I saw a slide that had these exact same lyrics, so I think this is perfect. This is a brand new song. It's called You Are Welcome Here, and I wrote this with Harold Payne, so I'll teach you the chorus for you to sing. So once again, if you're just by yourself, just sing out, because it's going to feel good. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. That's the whole thing. And you are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Now I'll sing the verse. Our arms are wide open. There's room for everyone. Wherever you're going, wherever you're from, you are home. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You singing? You are welcome here. I don't hear you. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Whatever you've been through, you found us somehow. Wherever you are on your journey now, you are home. Sing with me. You are welcome here. 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 You are welcome. Now include yourself. Say I am welcome here. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. Sing that again now. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. I am. Now think of this whole community and say we. We are welcome here. 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 And we are welcome here. So here's my little applause. There you go. Sometimes I can feel like I'm going a little crazy, that I'm just talking to a screen and there's no one here, but I know you're out there and I know you were singing with me. So today we have a wonderful affirmation written by Reverend Connie Asquith. Hope I said that right. And this is great because I love how the universe works in this way, that everything is just lining up to be what I was planning to talk about this morning. And her quote for today, her affirmation is, I am willing to be vulnerable because I am safe in the arms of spirit. Isn't that great? Just take that in. Let me say it one more time. Close your eyes and just listen. I am willing to be vulnerable because I am safe in the arms of spirit. So repeat that line after me. I am willing to be vulnerable because I am safe in the arms of spirit. Let's do it one more time. I am willing to be vulnerable because I am safe in the arms of spirit. And that's really what my talk is going to be about today, is how when we give ourselves permission to just feel what it is that we need to feel right now in these wacky times that we're going through, that ultimately we are safe, we are held. I actually have a chant that's I'm held in the arms of God, and you just feel yourself just being cradled and rocked, and you're fine. When we allow ourselves to open up to that bigger presence that doesn't know all the little things that are going on in our mind and all the wacky stuff that the news is saying, that we can just allow ourselves to just know that we are safe. So right now we're going to go into a meditation and take this a little deeper. And what's so beautiful about this, even though we're not together, is that the practitioners are surrounding this community in consciousness. So thank you, CSL practitioners. It's just, you hold us all. So just right now, as we go into this is going to be a little different meditation. It's going to be a singing meditation with a little bit of silence. But once again, this leads into my talk about how do we make it through these times right now. And this is a Buddhist prayer. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. So it goes like this. So actually, everyone just do me a favor. Just close your eyes. Just take a deep breath. After that beautiful meditation that we just went through beforehand, just allow yourselves to just sink down, drop down even a little deeper, closing your eyes, and just listen once, and then I'll ask you to sing with me. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. So that's the whole thing right there. So sing that with me. May I be filled. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be well, peaceful and at ease. May I be peaceful and at ease, happy. And may I be happy. So one of the first steps in allowing ourselves to give out that love to the world is filling up our own tank. Giving love to ourselves. So if you even want to put your hand over your heart and direct this to yourself as a prayer to yourself, with whatever you're going through right now, however you're feeling, just say to yourself, may I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be well, peaceful. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. So take a deep breath. So now think about someone in your life, someone that you love. See them in your mind's eye and direct this little meta affirmation to them. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be well, peaceful and at ease. May you be peaceful and at ease, happy. And may you be happy. So see another person in your mind's eye right now. This could be a family member. It could be someone who's not even here anymore. Just see them in your mind's eye as you sing to them. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be well, peaceful and at ease. May you be peaceful and at ease, happy. And may you be happy. All right, I'm going to challenge you a little bit this morning with this meditation. Think of someone you have a little bit of an issue with. Just a little one. We're not doing big forgivenesses this morning. We're just someone you might have a little irritation with, or someone that cut you off in the freeway or whatever it is. And direct that to them. Just see what that feels like to just direct some love to them. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be well, peaceful. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. So maybe that lightened you up a little teeny bit. So now let's direct this to our community. All the people that you would see on a Sunday morning that you might not be seeing now regularly. Just imagine you're in the sanctuary and you're looking around at all the different people, the way it was a few months ago, seeing people talking before you start the service, and direct it to your community and say, may we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease, happy. And may we be happy. So just allow yourself to just circle the community, circle your whole town, circle the world. Just throw that energy out, that love energy, to anywhere in the world that you feel needs it. And let's just sit for a moment, just 30 seconds, a minute, and just be quiet. Just close your eyes right now. And just give yourself that love. So let's go back to your heart. May I be filled. Actually, let's affirm it and say, I am filled. See how that feels. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. And I am happy. So take another deep breath. Say it one more time. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well, peaceful. I am peaceful and at ease. And I am happy. Just that last line. I am happy. You can tell your face this idea. I am happy. Oh, I saw a smile happen there. Let's take another deep breath. So this morning, I want to give you a brand new song. No one's heard this yet. This is a debut. A debut. And this is pretty much what my talk's going to be about this morning. Can you let it be whatever it is right now? Let it be whatever it is. Let me cry if tears gotta fall. Let me stop if I need to rest. Let it be whatever it is. Can you sing that with me? Let it be whatever it is. Let me cry if tears gotta fall. Let me stop if I need to rest. Let it be whatever it is. I keep thinking every day that I need to do more. Write that novel, clear the clutter, mop and wax all the floors. Can I set aside all my shoulds, coulds, and woulds? Can I be okay if it's not all good? Let it be whatever it is. Let me cry if tears gotta fall. Let me stop if I need to rest. Let it be whatever it is. Holding on to what was with all my might. Honey, it's over, it's done, it's out of sight. The struggle, the pain, gotta let it all go. When I trust my heart, then I know I've got to let it be, whatever it is. Let me cry if tears gotta fall. Let me stop if I need to rest. Let it be, whatever it is. I think it's time to blow. I just have to imagine it's a saxophone. It's a talent. Whatever it is, the good and the bad. Whatever it is, the happy, the sad. Whatever it is, let it all be okay. Whatever it is, just is. So let it be, whatever it is. Let me cry if tears gotta fall. Let me stop if I need to rest. Let it be, whatever it is. Oh, let it be, whatever it is. Let me cry if tears gotta fall. Let me stop if I need to rest. Let it be, whatever it is. Let it be, whatever it is. There's nothing I can do about it. Let it be, oh, whatever, whatever. Let it be, oh, whatever it is. 'Cause Mother Mary comes to me and she says, let it be, just surrender. Let it be. Yay! Oh my. So that was a brand new song written with Sloan Wainwright. And we went to a songwriting retreat, and we were talking about, what's up in your life and how do you feel about things. And we were just really just going on and on about, how we were feeling about the pandemic and shelter in place and all this. And we both just really got to this spiritual place of just saying, can I be okay? I mean, one of the lines in that song was, can I be okay when it's not all good? And I know that in our philosophy, we have that expression that people have said for so long, oh, it's all good, it's all good. Well, right now, it's not necessarily all good. There might be some good things that are coming from this, in our personal lives and reflection and going deeper in, but it's not doing a spiritual bypass, just going, oh, it's all good. It's allowing ourselves, I think, to really look at what are the self-care practices that we can do in this time and make it through, and can I be okay? Can I stand in my power? Can I stand in my spiritual truth? Can I stand in the practices of what we all talk about every single Sunday, what we read about, what the music we listen to, all these positive messages? How do we make it through this time, and be okay? So, so what I want you to do right now is this. I can't see you, but I'm trusting you'll do this with me. I want you to put your hands on your heart right now. I want you to close your eyes. I see one of you. You're not doing it. Just do it for a minute. So put your hands over your heart. Close your eyes. And take a deep breath. And I want you to ask yourself this question. What does my heart have to say? Right now, in this moment, what is your heart saying to you? It could be saying, I'm tired, I'm happy, I need to take a break, I want to scream, I want to jump for joy that I don't have to travel, whatever it is. Just what does your heart have to say in this moment? And just let that come up. And then I want you to take another deep breath. I want you to drop down another notch like you're going down in an elevator. And what does your heart have to say? And let that come up. And don't filter it, just whatever it is. Oh, that meeting I have to do tomorrow, I don't want to do it. Just let it come up, whatever it is. Okay, you can open your eyes. So if there's anything you get from my little talk today, I hope it's this, a new little spiritual practice you can do. This is one of my main spiritual practices that I do every day. And I put my hand over my heart and I say, what does my heart have to say today? Because the truth is, when you can allow yourself to tell the truth to yourself, doesn't necessarily mean you have to do anything about that truth. I want to make a point of that. If something comes up like, oh, that lunch date I have later on this afternoon, I really don't want to do it, it might be too threatening for you to say no to that friend right now or to have boundaries in some way. But just to even acknowledge what is your truth is what I'm looking for here. So I got this idea when years ago I was part of a theater troupe, and we went around to all the different Bay Area pediatric wards, all the different hospitals, and all these little children were brought into this room, and the doctors and the parents weren't allowed in, and we did a puppet show. And my character in this show was called Dr. Heart. And I had heart earrings and heart hat and heart smock and heart everything. I was just one big gigantic heart. And my job in this show was to go up to each of the children and with my little stethoscope and put my little stethoscope on their heart and say, what does your heart have to say? What does your heart have to say? And these little sweet eyes would look up at me and just tell their truth. They would just say, oh, I'm sad because I want to go out and play, or I'm upset because my parents are so nervous. And just by giving them the space, there was nothing I could do about it, but by giving them the space to acknowledge how they were feeling, I could sense that something shifted for them. So one of the first spiritual principles that I try to do in my life every day is simply tell the truth to myself. Because once you tell the truth, it allows spirit to come in and start to shift things for you, and things can start to move. But when you're holding on, when you're stuffing, it's like beach balls in a pool. It's like, imagine having 5 beach balls and you're trying to keep them down in the water, and they just keep popping up. But when you allow them to pop up, when you allow things to come up and say, I'm sad today. I mean, I've really noticed this for myself, especially this week, that I just, like, all of a sudden, I would just have a day where I was just in this funk and I could not get myself out of it. And I tried to be positive and I started to, you got to get things going on, girl. And here we go. And then finally, I just heard myself say, what does your heart have to say? And my heart just said, I'm grieving. I'm grieving the fact that right now I'm not speaking at your center and looking at your sweet faces. I'm grieving that all of my gigs for the entire year are gone. I'm grieving that my swim team that I love seeing, I just love, I'm a competitive swimmer and I love my swim team, but I love the camaraderie that we have, that we, I was thinking this week we would do an exercise where, you're on a kickboard and, you're just supposed to be kicking back and forth for a few laps. Well, we would all, in the lane that I was in, all 4 girls would get in one lane and we would kick side by side. So we're like right up against each other's shoulders and we're just gabbing away and talking. And I realize now, we just were able to go back to swimming because it's an outdoor place, but you're one person in a lane. You have to come in. We're all like lined up outside. We all come in at a certain time. There's a few different practices during the morning. You come in, you put your stuff down, you go, you swim, and you get out and you leave. There's no, yes, we can talk to each other, but there's none of that connection like there was. And I just realized I'm so grateful that I'm in the water again. But I came home one day after swimming and I just felt so sad. And I realized, well, that's what the truth was. I'm missing the camaraderie. Yes, I love swimming, but I'm really missing the connection. And when I allowed myself to just feel that, it was like literally like a cloud going by. I just could feel the emotion come up, and I just let it be, whatever it is. And it drifted off. It's like, okay, that left. But I think one of the first things that I feel is important to do every morning is to check in with your heart and also to notice what you're saying, how you set up your day after, after you check in, what are the things you say? So, I mean, so for example, when you woke up this morning, did you go to the, into the bathroom and look at yourself in the mirror and go, oh my God, are you so gorgeous? You gorgeous thing. Did you do that? Did you? Or did you go, oh my God, everything's dropping? So I learned a long time ago that when we have a positive thought to start our day. Now, yes, I'm saying let those feelings up, let yourself say whatever you want to say, feel that feeling. But I also feel like we can direct some of that with just having a practice of meditation. And, I have this 5-minute spiritual practice that I do. And that 5-minute, now, if it goes longer, that's great. But the requirement is 5 minutes. And I will usually read, Science of Mind magazine, Daily Word. I'll have a little meditation time. But I want to just invite you all to include music in with that spiritual practice as another way to start your day. Because when you have that foundation of hearing something positive first thing in the morning, it just allows it to be that can be the foundation of your day. And so I learned a long time ago the power of that, the opposite idea of what I'm saying, when I was in a hotel and the alarm clock radio went off. And here was Linda Ronstadt singing to me, "You're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good." And so what do you think is in my mind for the rest of the day? I'm going to say it again. You're no good. You're no good. So all I'm hearing is you're no good. You're no good. You're no good. And so, again, I'm a little prejudiced because I write this kind of music where every one of my albums, all my Songs of the Spirit 1, 2, 3, 4 albums specifically have the very first song is like, thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of is love. And then I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I mean, all of these songs were made for the idea that you would start your day hearing something positive, just hearing something positive. And there was this one church that I went to that this was last year, and everyone came up to me and said, "Oh my gosh, wait till you meet Mildred." And I was like, "Who's Mildred?" And they said, Mildred has this spiritual practice of every morning she has 20 people on her list. And she will call each person like at 8 o'clock in the morning and sing my songs to them. So she'll, the answering machine goes off and she'll go, "Thank you for this day, Cindy. Thank you for this day." And she'll just sing all these different songs. And so they just said, you just know in the morning, you just can't, just don't answer the phone because Mildred's singing to you. But, I think that anything you can do to just start your day in that way that will be the foundation for the rest of your day is what it's about. And I think when I talk about the idea of taking that moment to check in with your heart, it allows you to go into what you feel, what you want, what you need. One of the things I think has been so interesting to me is in this time of the shelter in place, how when you look at Facebook, someone did a post a while ago that just really affected me. And this post, they were basically saying, if you are not doing, that project you've wanted to do for years, or, not writing that book or exercising or what, you're wasting your time in this shelter in place. This is your opportunity to, finally get off your butt and do something. And they were really shaming people if you're not accomplishing all this stuff, what's wrong with you? And I thought, here's an example of if you take the time to just say, what do I really need today? Yes, there might be days where you feel inspired to do something, but there might be days when you need to give yourself permission to just rest, to just be, to just not do anything. I found this also on Facebook. I just thought, well, this is a great antidote to that. It says, let yourself rest. If you're exhausted, rest. If you don't feel like starting a new project, then don't. If you don't feel the urge to make something new, just rest in the beauty of the old, the familiar, and the known. If you don't feel like talking, stay silent. If you're fed up with the news, well, then turn it off. Ugh, turn it off. If you want to postpone something until tomorrow, just do it. If you want to do nothing, let yourself do nothing today. Feel the fullness of the emptiness, the vastness of the silence, the sheer life in your unproductive moments. Time does not always need to be filled. You are enough simply in your being. You are enough simply in your being. I mean, one of my favorite expressions is be still and know. Be still and know. How do you know if you're racing around and rushing and think you got to do so much stuff? If you take that time to just be still and check in with your heart, that's what we need to do. And I really, truly believe that that's self-care. When we take care of ourselves, when we start with loving kindness to ourselves, that's when we can heal the world. That's when we can be of greater use. That's when spirit can work through us to show our love and see what is needed in the world for us to do. And it starts with kindness to yourself. You know, and I have a great example. I have a song that I wrote a while ago. I will be gentle with myself. I will be gentle with myself. And I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. I wrote this song this little chant, when I had done something really stupid. And I called up a girlfriend. And I said, oh my God, you wouldn't believe this stupid thing I did. I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I did this. And she just said to me, stop. She said, I will not have you talk to my friend that way. So I went. And she said to me these great words, just really wonderful advice in that moment. She said, all right, I want you to just stop. Just sit down for a moment, put your hand over your heart, and really ask yourself this question. Would you ever think of talking to a child the way you're talking to yourself right now? I mean, that's a question for all of us, to really look at what is it that we say to ourselves on a daily basis. You know, would you ever imagine speaking to a child the way that we will sometimes speak to ourselves? And she said, you know, just imagine a child just trying to stand up for the first time. You would be so sweet, going, come on, you could do it. You could do it. And so I hung up the phone, and I put my hand over my heart, and I started to rock myself. Like, you know how babies will rock themselves and how we will rock babies? I started to just rock myself and just say, okay, little one, what do you need? And literally, I was just doing this to myself, like, what do you need, little one? You know, what is the main message you need to say to yourself? And I wrote that chant in 3 minutes, because it was like, it was like a commitment to myself. I will be gentle with myself. I will be easy on myself, and I will hold myself, and I will rock myself, and I will love myself like a newborn baby child. And so that's why I did that loving kindness meditation, because it really does start with us first. When we fill up our gas tank first, then we can go out into the world. And, you know, when you do that, you allow yourself to be open to spirit giving you what I call shoulder taps. That spirit might be able to, when you're in that loving place, when your heart is open, you can be open to seeing other things that are going on in the world, not just be in your own little world like this. And I had an opportunity a while ago. When I was still traveling, when I was on a Southwest Airlines flight, and I was in the coveted A position. And so I was at the front of the line, and I saw this situation. I saw this story unfolding in front of me that it was really funny because I was seeing this and nobody else is watching this because everyone's down in their phones and they're, texting and no one's like looking or, that's the thing that made me crazy about flying is that, years ago it used to be you talk to someone next to you, you would just chat. But now everyone's just in their phones and like no one's relating. Actually, I'll share this with you. One of my favorite little quotes I found. In the not too distant future, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook will merge to form one giant, idiotic, supersized, time-wasting, non-productive, time-stealing, mind-numbing, do-not-need-to-know website called YouTwitFace. So, not that I have a thing about cell phones, but, when we're not connecting with each other, it makes me a little crazy. But in this moment, I'm seeing this guy take his elderly mother to the gate. And he looked really nervous. He just had that look of anxiety. And I just could intuitively tell that he was not going to travel with her, that he was leaving her with the gate agent. And I kind of got this impression that she had a little dementia going on or something was happening. And, I was watching the anxiety of all this. And when he left her. And when he turned away and walked away, for some reason, he must have felt my energy because he turned around and looked at me. And I just said, it's okay. I kind of motioned him like, I'll watch for her. It's okay. Go ahead. I'll watch for her. And you could see him just kind of go, oh, thank you. And he walked away. So now we take our flight and we get to our destination. And I'm walking up. I always want to call it a gangplank. What is it called? A jetway. We're at the end of the jetway is this woman who's just standing there and she's looking confused because obviously the person who was going to get her couldn't come in and get her. And so I came up to her and I said, hi, my name's Karen, and I'll take you to the person who's picking you up. And it was great. She looked at me and she said, oh, Karen, you look fabulous. Have you lost weight? But so no, but so I take her to, I walk her down and I see the same situation happening, that I think it's the other brother who's kind of looking and he's looking anxious. And I pass her off and she says, oh, are you going to join us for this weekend and have dinner with us tonight? And the brother's kind of going, who are you? But what I realized in that whole situation was I was able to be available to serve. Because I had started my day with an open heart. I had started my day with an affirmation saying, today I want to be present. Today I want to be present. I want to be kind. And I allowed myself to just be available to Spirit, however it shows up. And I think that that's really, one of the ways that we really can make it through this time is being there for each other. I have a brand new little chant that I just wrote that just says, all we can do is be there for each other in these times when we don't know what to do. And all we can do is be there for each other and help each other through. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. It's just that we're here. We are hardwired, as Brene Brown says. We are hardwired for connection. And it's letting go of the little things. It's letting go of the little irritations that we might have with people. Someone told me this story recently, and I just think it's just so adorable that this woman would get so angry with her husband every morning because he'd make a bagel and he wouldn't ever wipe up his bagel crumbs. And she'd come into the kitchen and hear all his bagel crumbs. And every morning she'd say, Jerry, can you just wipe up your bagel crumbs so when I come and I make my breakfast, it's not all dirty. Just wipe it up. And she'd ask him every day, and every day he'd forget. And she was just getting so irritated. And then one day she walked in and she saw the bagel crumbs, and she had one of those aha moments like that, where she realized in this time that we're in right now, she realized that because she was seeing the bagel crumbs, that meant that he was still here. That meant that she was still having a life with this person that she'd lived with for 70 years. And she just in that moment let it go. and just realized that she was going to take her irritations and flip them to appreciation. Just flip them. And I think that that's something we can really do now, is really look at gratitude and connection in a whole different way than we ever have. I mean, maybe that is one of the gifts of this time. But when we look at self-care, when we look at what is it that we need to do for ourselves, I truly believe that it starts with us. Because I truly believe, as I said a moment ago, I'm going to say it again, that when we fill up our gas tank, when we fill up our hearts, when we start our day with an open heart, we're healing the world. We're helping all of the division that's going on in this world by just being a glowing light. You know, one of my other favorite quotes is from Parker Palmer, who said, "Self-care is never a selfish act. It is simply good stewardship of the only gift I have, the gift I was put on earth to offer to others. Anytime we can listen to our true self and give the care it requires, we do it not only for ourselves, but for the many others whose lives we touch." So I'm going to leave you this morning with I'll sing you a little bit of this song, but you know, when we allow ourselves to feel that we are the gift, that we are the light, that's the starting point. When you can declare, I am a gift, no matter what age, no matter how I look, there's beauty in each stage. I am a gift, and I promise every day that when I look in that mirror, I'll say, I am a gift. Can you say that line with me? Just say, I am a gift, and I am a gift. I'm God's precious child. I was put here on this earth, but only for a while. So I make this vow, and I say it with love. I am perfect and whole and enough, and I am a gift. So just repeat that line after me. Just say, I am a gift. Think of someone in this community and tell them, say, you are a gift. See somebody else in your mind's eye and tell them, you are a gift. You are a gift. So keep saying that. Keep singing that. You are a gift. And I'm knowing and claiming right now for each of us that we are the gift. We are a gift. When we give our loves, when we give our heart to ourselves, when we check in with our heart and trust and know that we are enough, we are a gift. That we shine that light on everyone and we heal the world. I can do it. You can do it. Together we all can do it. So let's just affirm it and just say, we are the gift. We are the gift. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So, it's all about connection, isn't it? And you can join right after this, right after we finish here this morning. You can join in the Zoom after the service by using the link found in the weekly e-blast sent to you last Friday. So I'm going to hang out here for a few minutes and hopefully talk to some of you. Would love to do that. So I hope you got something from that talk. If anything, all I ask for you to do is just put your hand on your heart. Just say, what do you need, little one? What do you need today? So now it's time for our offering.